The Jeep Wrangler is an icon. It is one of the most capable vehicles on the road today, and also one of the most recognizable. In this review, we will be covering every trim level of the 4-door Wrangler Unlimited, including the Sport, Sport S, Sahara, and Rubicon, as well as the numerous special edition models. The Wrangler Unlimited hasn't changed much since its debut nearly a decade ago, so let's check out why it has remained so timeless. We would like to thank the Lexus store of Lexington for allowing us to come out and film this review. We've provided a link to their website in the description if you'd like to check it out. Remote keyless entry is standard on the Sahara and above. Additionally, our model has the optional remote start feature. To start, just lock the vehicle, then press this button 2 times. Press the button once more to power down the vehicle. Note that remote start is only available on automatic Wranglers. One thing to note is that the doors are on straight metal hinges, which means there are no catches to keep them from swinging wildly. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Popping the hood is a bit of a task, especially if you are not very tall. First, you have to unfasten the clips on both sides. Next, you have to feel inside for a spring with a connected lever, and push that aside while lifting up on the hood. And finally, you must find the small, hard-to-reach hole to prop it open. After you have completed that, you will see the same sight on every Wrangler Unlimited. Chrysler's ubiquitous 3.6-liter Pentastar V6. In the Wrangler, it produces 285 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. A 6-speed manual transmission is standard on every model, and a 5-speed automatic transmission is optional on every trim level. Obviously, all models have full-time 4-wheel drive. Fuel economy has never been a Wrangler strong suit, but the Pentastar engine added a few years ago did help a bit. The Wrangler Unlimited with the 6-speed manual gets an EPA estimated 16 city, 21 highway, 18 combined. The 5-speed automatic equipped models get 16 city, 20 highway, 18 combined. Let's take a detailed look at the exterior. The Jeep Wrangler's design is instantly recognizable. It has more or less looked the same since the original Jeeps in 1941, and very similar since the Wrangler's nameplate debuted in 1986. Many of the Wrangler's classic design cues have influenced the entire Jeep brand. The biggest influence would have to be the iconic 7-slot grille, which no Jeep would be complete without. On every trim it is body colored, but on the Sahara and above you get chrome inserts around each slot. Another iconic Wrangler design cue are these round halogen headlamps. All Wranglers get standard fog lamps, but only the Sahara gets this body-colored area around them. Of course, being a Wrangler means you get excellent ground clearance of at least 8.2 inches for the base Sport, growing to 10 inches for the Rubicon. This particular Wrangler does have some aftermarket parts on it, including these wheels. From the factory, Sport Wranglers get these 16-inch steel wheels, and on the Sahara you get these 18-inch painted and polished aluminum wheels. The brakes in the front are ventilated, and the rear ones are solid disc. Tire types vary on every trim level, but all of them are off-road oriented. This Wrangler does have aftermarket shocks to go along with the aftermarket rims. Having external door hinges allows you to be able to remove the doors fairly easily. The Sahara Wrangler Unlimited comes standard with the Power Convenience group, which includes power heated mirrors. The Unlimited Wrangler is 184.9 inches long, which makes it nearly 21 inches longer than the regular two-door Wrangler. As you would expect of a rugged vehicle, the Wrangler is of body-on-frame construction. All models have 5-link solid axles with gas-charged shock absorbers and stabilizer bars in the front and the rear. The hardcore Rubicon trim gets a front electronic sway bar disconnect system and front and rear remote locking differentials. As I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of special edition Wranglers, so if you want to see what's included in these packages, pause the video on this graphic. Additionally, all models get skid plates to protect the undercarriage. Around back, you'll continue to see that classic Jeep look. The rear is dominated by the full-size spare tire mounted on the back. Your classic simple square tail lights. Rear wiper. The amount of towing capacity depends on the axle ratio you have selected. A 3.21 axle ratio comes standard on all models except the Rubicon, which gets a 4.1 axle ratio. The 3.21 can tow 2,000 pounds, while the 3.73 and 4.1 can tow up to 3,500 pounds. All Wrangler Unlimiteds have 22.5-gallon fuel tanks, which gets them a 405-mile fuel range for both the manual and automatic. Let's go ahead and check out the inside. All Wranglers come standard with cloth seating and either black or brown interior trim. Leather seating is available on the Sahara and Rubicon trims. The door trim is very simple, and you do have a small padded area to rest your elbow. Power locks are only standard on the Sahara. You have a small pouch to store items in. The seats are manually adjusting. You have nice color contrast stitching with an embroidered Sahara badging. Push-button ignition is not available on any trim of the Wrangler Unlimited. The gauges are very simple looking. The Wrangler is available with several tops. Every model comes standard with the Sunrider soft top with sunroof feature, but a premium Sunrider soft top and the Freedom Top 3-piece modular hardtop are available. We have the $995 Freedom Top, which can be painted body color for an extra $1,000. Of course, all these pieces can be removed fairly easily. The mirror is auto dimming. You have a nice little storage area up here. The material quality of the Wrangler is rugged. Everything is made of durable, hard-touch plastic. We have the base system, but the Uconnect system with navigation is available on Sahara and Rubicon. If you would like to check out all the features of this system, then watch our Uconnect System Tech Help video. The base sound system has 8 speakers, but a 9-speaker Alpine system with a subwoofer is available. This base setup is very simple. You have large, easy-to-reach buttons for presets, audio sources, and volume and tune. You can change the sound system setup here. Bluetooth phone comes standard.
Uconnect phone ready. Available options are call, dial, phone book, redial, recent calls, SMS, emergency, towing assistance, setup or tutorial.
The premium appearance group comes on only the Sahara and includes the silver accents around the air vents. The window controls are located on the center dash and are all one touch down on Sahara and above. Air conditioning is optional on the base sport trim. Single zone automatic air conditioning, which we have here, is optional on the Sahara and Rubicon. It is controlled via these big and simple knobs. These are your power mirror controls if your model is equipped with them. Over here you have several buttons, including a stability control off switch, hill descent control, and an on switch for the optional 115 volt power outlet. "12-volt power outlet. Another small storage area. This lever controls the 4-wheel drive settings, 4 low, 4 high, and 2 high. Our model is equipped with the optional connectivity group, which includes this chrome and leather shift knob, among other things. You can shift manually on the automatic model by bumping the shifter to the left or the right. A backup camera is not available on any Wrangler Unlimited. Deep cup holders with a Jeep Easter egg. This is where the 115 volt power outlet is located. The center armrest is lockable, and inside you have another 12 volt outlet and a USB port. There is a second level of storage which has a nice little place for a phone. It is also nicely padded. Wranglers have hydraulic power steering. This leather-wrapped steering wheel comes standard on the Sahara and above. On the left side you have controls for phone, voice controls, and audio. On the right side you have controls for the standard cruise control system. Jeep also puts climate control buttons on the back side of the steering wheel, and audio volume controls on the other side. Automatic headlight controls and fog light controls. Front and rear wiper controls. Note that the soft top model does not get a rear wiper. The steering wheel tilts but does not telescope. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the vehicle. In the rear of the Wrangler Unlimited, you have 37.2 inches of rear legroom and 40.4 inches of rear headroom. The door trim is just as simple as in the front, featuring some soft touch plastics where your elbow will rest. Nice storage pocket. Your rear window controls are located here along with built-in cup holders. Your rear illumination. Like we mentioned before, the rear roof is removable. You have a nice seat pocket. You must slam the door to get it to fully close. To open the tailgate, just use the handle like what is on the door. You can open the second glass portion by pulling it upward. Once inside, there is a maximum cargo capacity of 57.8 cubic feet. You'll also see a roll cage in the rear. You must shut the rear glass before you shut the door. The rear of the Wrangler is a unique place to be. It may not be the most luxurious, but it offers cool features such as a removable roof that not many other cars can offer. The dash is made of hard-touch plastic, and the handle is outlined in silver and branded with the Since 1941 logo. You do have a sun visor, but it has no light. The glove box is large, not dampened, and not illuminated. You do also have power door locks on the passenger side. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this detailed look at the 2016 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sahara. Stay tuned for the pricing information of this particular vehicle, as well as the rest of the Wrangler lineup. Please like and subscribe for more detailed car reviews. See you next time.